So actually, after gaming, it's time to talk about financial regulation. What we're working on in Norbloc is KYC, or Know Your Customer. Why did we pick that area? It's probably one of the most inefficient areas in finance. Banks are spending in excess of 200 billion around the world. A tier 1 bank that you see down the road here in Stockholm spends around 70 or more million a year, euros. Why is it so inefficient? First, a lot of use of paper, no digitization. You send the form, they complete it, they send it back. Some people even scan forms in banks nowadays. Second thing, duplication of efforts. KYC on you, on each one of you actually, has been performed on the same data by at least 2 to 3 organizations. So how can we change this? In Norbloc, we create a platform called FIDES. FIDES allows for the digital onboarding of any customer with the use of APIs to corporate registries, to electronic IDs like bank ID. It allows, once the customer has completed his KYC file, to share it with the bank officer to validate, and once it's validated, it sits on a blockchain platform. Now, blockchain platform, why do you use blockchain? We use blockchain for 3 reasons. First reason, we allow the user to go to another bank and onboard without having to collect the data again. Second thing, the second bank or other recipient of the information will see the validation from the first institution, so they don't need to do their work from scratch. Third, it allows the institution that did the work in the first place to actually monetize on their validating work, so turning a cost center into a revenue center. Impact, in excess of 50%, and that's actually a very conservative estimate, and these are actually in jurisdictions where we're working with banks. Now, more than 50%, we see the duplication removed to a great extent. How does Norbloc make money? We make money out of 2 revenue streams. First of all, licensing. There's a quarterly payment from the banking institutions that participate in the platform that's attached to an SLA. Second thing, which actually in the future is going to be much more important, transaction fees. Every single time an institution decides to monetize on the work they've done, we get a small cut from that monetization. Now, the banks that we've been working with are some of the biggest ones in the world. And actually we've done probably what is the most advanced pilot globally today with the 4 leading banks in Belgium. As we speak, we're working with 2 consortia of in total 16 banks. So it's actually work that we're performing at the highest level, and especially targeting corporate customers of these banks. The team behind this, we're 19 people based in 3 offices. I'm not going to go into degrees, etc., but I think that the most important thing is that the people have very relevant professional experience. If I take, for example, my COO, he has 10 years experience in KYC advisory from PwC. Our CPO comes from Thomson Reuters. Now, this team has to grow because we see tremendous traction, and we need to grow tremendously the team in new geographies, and also even in the geographies we're in, to even enlarge the team there for implementation. That's why we're raising now a round of 7 million euros, 2 million euros already been subscribed by the existing investors. If you want to find out more, you can catch me in the break and actually get even a free cap, Norbloc cap. Thank you very much.